Hey, was geht? Heute gehen wir mal auf indisches Essen. Okay, let's go. Ja, wir müssen gleich auf sein. Also kann losgehen. Die indische Küche ist gar nicht schlecht, eigentlich. Sehr viel Gewürze.
Here for its colourful culture, yoga, adventure, and food. Just like how this country satisfies any kind of adventure every traveller has, its cuisine does the same to every flavour a foodie craves. Mainly, Indian food is divided into two categories, North Indian and South Indian. Then they are further categorized by regions. This just means that despite the vast array of choices, it's not going to be intimidating to understand Indian cuisine. To treat your taste buds to some Indian culinary goodness, here are the top 10 foods to try in India. Number 10. Rogan Josh. A signature meal from the Kashmir regions, Rogan Josh is a curried meat dish known for its strong aroma. Usually served at dinner parties, this dish is made with red meat, usually lamb or goat. It is served with creamy curry tomato sauce, whose aroma and flavors are to die for. It is made using strong spices, such as alkanet flowers and roots and Kashmiri chilies. The lamb or goat is cooked until it is juicy and tender enough for it to be easily sliced apart. The name of the dish is said to be the Persian words for butter and heat. It's not just the aroma that will invite you to give this a try. The rich red color of Rogan Josh will surely do the trick.
Rogan Josh.
Number 9. Bapa Aloo. Bapa Aloo is the Bengali representative to the Indian cuisine table. The word bapa means steamed, and this dish is exactly that. To make this vegetarian dish, potatoes are tossed in a mix of 5-spice powder, mustard oil, and coconut paste and then steamed. A non-vegetarian version is the bapa mash, which has fish instead of potatoes. It's an easy-to-make dish, which makes it an Indian comfort food. If you do not feel like eating meat or a large meal, Bapa Aloo is just as filling. Many Indian foods are generous on spice, so if you want to give your taste buds a bit of a break, dig into some delicious steamed potatoes. Number 8. Paneer Butter Masala. A classic and an all-time favorite from North India, the Paneer Butter Masala is next on the list. Paneer is Indian cottage cheese made from cow or buffalo milk. It is usually used as a vegetarian substitute for chicken. This cheese does not melt and is similar to tofu in texture. Like tofu, paneer is widely used in many Indian recipes, a source of protein. Paneer butter masala uses this cheese with lots of butter and tomatoes to make a creamy, rich and spicy gravy. This dish is definitely for curry lovers. The softness of the paneer almost melts in your mouth and is accompanied by the savory curry gravy, which equals perfection. You might have heard of paneer tikka masala. The main difference is that the tikka version means the paneer is grilled before it is added to the gravy. Other than that, both dishes are delicious and a result of a long and tedious preparation. Make sure to taste the labor of love put into the dish in every spoonful. Number 7. Kakori Kebab. Kebabs are known to have originated in Western Asia, but Kakori, a district in the outskirts of Uttar Pradesh, is known for the best kebab in India. Kebabs are made of marinated meat and are grilled on skewers. Kebabs from Kakori are soft, flavorful, and have an interesting background story. It is believed that in the late 1800s, a banquet was thrown by a local aristocrat. In that dinner, Sikh kebabs were served. A British official made a nasty remark about how the meat of the kebab was coarse and therefore unappetizing. Insulted, the local aristocrat instructed his cooks to make a finer version of the Sikh kebab, and the Kakori kebab was born. There are other versions of the story which you can ask the locals about when you go to India to taste the kebabs yourself. Number 6. Banjari Gosht. This meat dish is a pride of the Rajasthan heritage. The word gosht pertains to soft, tender meat cooked for a long time. It is popularly used in cuisines of Western Asia, Central Asia, and India. What sets Banjari Gosht apart from other gosht dishes is that it uses yogurt and mutton meat. You can have this exquisite Rajasthani meal with any Indian bread or a cup of steamed rice. This special dish is usually served during an important celebration such as Eid, a Muslim holiday. Take your time while digging into this delectable meat dish to savor the time it took to bring out the juicy and tender flavors of the meat. Number 5. Dokla. Dokla is just one among the infinite vegetarian options to try in India. It is a dish that originated in the state of Gujarat. It is a type of steamed cake made from flour derived from rice. Usually eaten for breakfast, dokla can also be eaten as a snack or a side dish. Compared to rice cakes in other Asian countries, which are typically sweet, this one is a surprising treat for your taste buds. You can have dokla with chilies. It is also a very healthy food to try because it is rich in protein and fiber. On top of that, it's really easy to make because dokla is just steamed. You won't be waiting for so long if you order this dish in an Indian restaurant. Number 4. Idli Sambar. You can have this versatile South Indian dish in the streets of India or in fine dining restaurants. Idli Sambar is a popular Indian dish among different age groups. Idli is a type of flavorful rice cake from Tamil Nadu and is a common breakfast item for South Indians. Black lentils are fermented and then mixed with rice before being steamed. Its nutritious ingredients make the idli popular with those who love healthy meals. On the other hand, the sambar is a mix of different vegetables and tur dal cooked in a pressure cooker to make a stew. It has a tangy and spicy flavor because of the added peanut chutney. The sambar is best served hot to accompany the fluffiness of the idli. Number 3. Kheer. Finally, some Indian dessert in the list. Kheer is a must-have for every Indian household in any special occasion or celebration. This sweet treat is low on fat, so no need to feel guilty when you consume this on a restricted diet. In fact, it can be consumed during the fasting season of Navratri. To make this special pudding, coconut milk, sugar and rice are boiled over low heat until it thickens. You can have this in different flavors such as pistachio, almonds, saffron, desiccated coconut, cashews and raisins. It has different textures and flavors compared to the typical Western pudding. You will not have a hard time getting your hands on this famous dessert, as it is pretty much everywhere in the country.
Top.
Number 2. Dal Makhani. Dal Makhani is a creamy and luscious dish made with butter, spices and split black lentils. The name of this classic dish literally means buttery lentils. It traces its origin from the Punjab region of India and Pakistan. The secret to this mouth-watering dish is the long cooking time. The lentils are cooked over low fire for prolonged hours, which results in the creamy consistency of the sauce. Just looking at the colorful serving of dal makhana is a sight to make you hungry. To complete the food experience, you can have dal makhana with some roti or basmati rice. Number 1. Briyani. This might be the first time you're hearing of all the other items on the list, but Briyani probably rings a bell. It's a world-famous mixed dish from the Muslims of the Indian subcontinent. The basic ingredients to make biryani are rice, Indian spices and meat. You can have biryani with prawns, beef, goat, lamb or fish. There are versions where they had eggs and vegetables like potatoes in the mix. Although the exact origin of biryani is unclear, it is popular in South India and North India. This means there are different versions of biryani depending on the place. If you want to try it all out, there is no rule that says you can't. As a big country, India is a melting pot of many traditions. The best way to get to know this really diverse country is by sampling its food, because food carries so many influences and years of tradition. When you visit India, make sure that you have the complete experience by indulging in a feast of Indian flavors. You can ask.
Das war's jetzt mit dem indischen Essen. Danke fürs Zusehen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.